Good morning, everyone. Back on the site today for another site visit, and what I thought I'd do today is I actually thought I'd take you down the side of the house, the outside, and just talk about a couple of different things that you might find down the side of your house. Now, a couple of these things aren't finished, but I thought it'd be a good idea for you to actually see them not finished, because you know what I mean, you always going to see them finished anyway. So let's have a quick look at what we got here. So we'll cover just a quick 3 things. We're going to talk about stink pipe, air conditioning pad, and just down there we've got a recessed hot water system. So let me flip the camera and let's have a look. Okay, so here you can see the pipe coming out of the ground, clipped to the wall, just like so. And then up the top, just there, is the ventilation for the sewer. Now, this is finished. What they'll do is they'll just paint that, just like so. Okay, so down here, this is the air conditioning pad. Now, as you can see there, the air conditioning cables and copper has all been roughed in inside the house, ready to go. Once, just before the house gets handed over, they will come and they will install the air conditioning unit and hook all that up. Last thing I wanted to touch on is the recessed hot water system. Now, if you remember last week, we did Tender Talk. Now, last week's Tender Talk, I touched on recessed hot water systems and the ones that are not recessed. Now, I have done a Simone Holmes TV episode on recessed hot water systems, so we'll put the link around here somewhere for you to check that out. Now, this is just a few things that actually goes down the side of your house, and I really wanted to point out the recessed hot water system because we did a Tender Talk about it last week. Now, that was why I wanted to get out on site to actually show you what it looked like and how it actually finishes flush again. Now, the other ones will stick out. Make sure you go back and watch the video I did, so when you're getting your tenders next time, you can actually see whether or not you have a recessed one or you have a flush one. Now, a lot of people may not care because it is down the side of the house. You will have your air conditioning motor sticking out, which is going to restrict a bit of access down the side of your house. But you know what, it might be on a side where you actually use a lot of access and it might be in your way. So definitely having a recessed hot water system is definitely the way to go. Now, I might just show you one last thing. We've got a few lights in the eaves, so I'll flip the camera and we'll show you that. Yeah, so here we've got some wiring coming out for a provision, a little bit dark there, for a couple of down lights that are going to be in the eaves a bit later on, and there's one just down there, and as you can see, these are placed right outside the laundry door, so when you do come out here at night, you know, you got visibility and you can see. You don't trip once the concrete's all done, you can get your way to the back very easily. Alright guys, so thank you for joining me on today's site visit. A little bit different this time here. I thought I'd take you down the outside of the house, show you a little bit of external stuff. A few things are finished, a few things aren't finished, but it's good for you to take a bit of an opportunity to see things when they're not finished, because let's face it, you always see them when they're finished, but you want to see them when they're half done, what they look like. You might be curious, raise a few questions. Definitely behind me is the recessed hot water system. Talked about it in Tender Talk last week. It's a thing that a lot of people don't think about or look in their tenders. So please have a look in your tender to see what, or even ask the question, what type of hot water system you're getting. All right, so thanks for joining me. In the comments below, why don't you tell me what's down the side of your house? Ask me if it needs to be there. Did you choose a side where you put all your services down one side so you have access free down the other side? With blocks getting a lot tighter these days, it does become harder where you got to put all your services. In the comments below, tag anyone that is getting a tender so they can see what a recessed hot water system looks like. Thanks guys, bye for now.